Hello and welcome my dear students. This is Rohan sir from Mehdi English Medium School. I welcome my dear 3rd standard students in today's science class. So my dear students, before I show you what are we going to do in today's class, let me just give you the brief idea what we have done in the previous class. So in the previous science class, my dear students, if you know that you appeared for the oral test, and like I promised you in the previous lecture that for the next lecture also I am going to bring the oral test for you. Like in the previous lecture we have done lesson number 1 and 2 oral test, and now in this lecture we are going to do the oral test of lesson number 3 and 4. So let's quickly have a look what are the objectives in today's class. So what are we going to do today? Oral test of objectives as same as that, but the lessons are changed in this lecture. The lessons will be 3 and 4. Okay, the instructions are read the questions properly. So before giving the answers you have to read the question properly. The second instruction is answer within given time. See, you have to be very loyal and very honest to yourself, as no supervisors are there at your place. You are the only supervisor of yourselves and you are the only student who are going to appear for the exam. So that make sure that you don't cheat, because if you will cheat, you are cheating with yourselves and not with your teachers. Also, the last point is be loyal to studies. That means again no cheating. Now students, the instruction which is not written here is, in the previous oral test you were just noting down your scores. There is a bit change in the format. In today's oral test, what you are going to do is, you are going to note down the answers and not the questions. Correct? So quickly when I ask you the question, as soon as you find the question on your screen, make sure that you note down your answers in a perfect chronological order, in a perfect number, in a perfect sequence, so that you will be having the answer copy along with you. Later on, if you want to check the answers, you can. If you don't want, it is up to you. But make sure as soon as you write the answers, you also speak it, as this is the oral test. Along with writing, speaking will be there. Okay, so that you have to be very much active. And please make sure, if you are watching this lecture on your television, you put on your volume, or else if it is in mobile phone, plug in the hands-free, and so that you can listen to the questions carefully. Okay, moving on to the part 1 of test, fill in the blanks. So the part 1 of the blank is part 1 of this test is fill in the blanks, in which the blanks are given, and later on I'll display the answers as soon as your time for speaking the answers will be over. So the first blank here is in front of you. For the first part, I'll read the question first, and if you want you can write the answers and then speak. First question is, we wear clothes made of different types of dash. Let me repeat the question. We wear clothes made of different types of dash. So here I'll give you 4 to 5 seconds to think and to write the answers in your papers. Okay, I think you might have written the answers and you must be ready to speak the answers. Okay, I'll give you 2 seconds to speak the answers. So now, if you have already given me the answers, let's see what the correct answer is. And the correct answer is fiber. Correct? If you have written it in a plural form like fibers, it is one and the same, then also your answer will be correct. So now repeat the answer after me. We wear clothes made of different types of fiber or fibers. Okay, so if you have written the correct answer, you can put the tick mark or you can put the cross mark. Moving on to the second FB question. Dash and dash are natural fibers. Let me repeat the question. Dash and dash are natural fibers. So here you need to write which two are the natural fibers. So you can say the two example of natural fibers, any of two examples. So I'll give you 2 to 3 seconds to think and to jot down the answers in your papers. Okay, so I think by now you must have noted the answers. So I'll give you 2 more seconds to speak the answers. Okay, so let's see what the answer is according to the books. So the answer is silk and linen are the natural fibers. See, these are the answers which I have already given you in your groups in the PDF file. So I have just written the same answer here on the display screen. Okay, so that your answer doesn't varies from Fairbook until here to test. So even if you have written natural fibers, any other name, if it is natural, your answers are right. That is why the reason I have given you the time to write down the answers, so that you can later on check your answers whether it is correct or incorrect. So here silk and linen are natural fibers. Moving on to question number 3. Man-made fibers are made by dash. Let me repeat the question. Man-made fibers are made by dash, means with whose help or by whom is the man-made fibers made. See, its name itself suggests that it is made by men. Why so? The name says man-made. As simple as that. It is made by men, only then the name is given man-made, isn't it so? But still I'll give you 3 to 4 seconds to write the answers and to speak the answers. So let us see what the correct answer is. Men. So man-made fibers are made by men. It's as simple as that. So you don't have to necessarily mug up every answer. It is also so, if you understand the answer, half of your problem is solved. So this one was very simple, and I hope that 90% of you might have solved this answer. Moving on, 4th question. Dustbin should be kept dash. See, let me first elaborate this answer. Don't just start writing the answers. Here the place is not asked. Where should you keep the dustbin? It is not asked. How you need to keep the dustbin is asked. Moreover, if you have watched my previous video lectures where I was explaining you FBs, you must be knowing the answers by now. So I repeat the question. Dustbin should be kept dash. And now I'll give you 3 to 4 seconds to think about the answer, write it and speak the answers. Okay, so I think by now those who are knowing perfectly precisely the answer might have written it and might have already given me the answers. So let's see what the correct answer is. Covered. So dustbin should be kept covered and not uncovered. See, if you keep the dustbin covered so that the litter will not come out, the garbages will not fall out and spoil the surface where you have kept it, isn't it so? So this is very simple. Even if you have general knowledge, you will be able to solve this question. Okay, so if you have written this answer, it is correct, and make sure that if you are writing the answers, after I show you the answer on the screen, you please make the star or asterisk mark after that question, so that you will be able to know that later on if you will check that this answer is what you have copied and not you have written on your own. Okay, so dustbin should be kept covered. I hope that at your home you are covering the dustbins. 5th question is, raincoats are made of dash material. Let me repeat the question. Raincoats are made of dash material. Okay, I'll give you 3 to 4 seconds to think about the answer, write it and speak. Okay, I think majority of you have written this, because this is what I have revised on the lectures more than 3 to 4 times. So you must be able to answer this. So Let's see what the correct answer is. Waterproof, correct? It is not bulletproof, it is not water resistant, it is waterproof. Means what? It doesn't allow the water to penetrate that particular coat, correct? So that your clothes and your body doesn't becomes wet when you go out in the rain wearing the raincoats. So it is as simple as that. So now I hope that you have written the answer, you have given the perfect answers. Let's move on to the next question, number 6. Plants stay dashed to the soil with the help of their roots. I repeat the question. Plants stay dashed to the soil with the help of their roots. So what is the connection between the roots and the soil? That is what the perfect answer is. And if you have again watched the previous lecture, you will be able to answer this. Your time of 4 seconds to answer the question and to write it down. The answer starts now. And the time ends here. So I hope that you have written the answers. So now I hope that you are writing the answers and you are even speaking the answers. You are giving me the answers. So let's see what the correct answer is. Let's see what you have written is correct or incorrect. The correct answer is fixed. So plants stay fixed to the soil with the help of their roots. See, the roots are there beneath the ground, isn't it so? So that is the only reason why even even of the breezy air or the fast flow of the air still can't remove the plants unless it is a big storm. So if you written this answer, your answer is correct, and I hope that you are noting down the answers as well, because you have ample of time to write the answers. So I want you to repeat this particular answer. Plants stay fixed to the soil with the help of their roots. Moving on to 7th question. Let me read the question first. Soil provides dash to the plants. See, if you have noticed here, I have kept a long blank. That means I am giving you the clue that the answer is not short. Let me repeat the question. Soil provides dash to the plants. So what does soil provides to the plants? What is the role of the soil? Okay, I'll give you 4 seconds to think and write the answers. Okay, I think by now maximum of you might have written the answers, and maximum of you have also given me the answers, are shouting the answers and are badly waiting for the correct answer. Let's see what the correct answer is. Water and nutrients. See, make sure, why am I asking you to note down the answer is, even many of you, even if you know the correct answers, you are making spelling mistakes, a lot of spelling mistakes. That is the main reason for me asking you to write down the answers. Yes, okay, that is not the negative point. Making spelling mistakes means that at least you are trying to answer, isn't it so? So just after you check the answers, please check your spellings also. So the correct answer is water and nutrients. Soil provides water and nutrients to the plants. Moving on, question number 8. Dash makes the soil fertile. I repeat the question. Dash makes the soil fertile means with the help of what is the fertility of the soil maintained. So I'll give you again 4 seconds to think, write and speak the answers. Okay, so time is up, and yes, I know many of you are still writing and many of you are speaking the answer, that sir, this should be the answer, and etc, etc. Anyways, let me show you the correct answer. The correct answer is humus. So humus makes the soil fertile. That is the correct answer. With the help of humus, the fertility of soil is maintained. So I hope that maximum of you have written the correct answer. Anyways, moving on to question 9. Water in the soil forms dash when heated. This is very simple answer. Let me repeat the question for you so that you can understand the question. Water in the soil forms dash when heated. So when the water is heated in the soil, what happens to it? I'll give you 4 seconds to think, write and speak the answers. I hope that you are noting down the answers, student. It is very much necessary for your notes, and you must write the date. Okay, so by now maximum of you might have written the answers, maximum of you might have even given me the answers. Looking onto the screens, let's see what the correct answer is quickly. And the correct answer is vapor. So the water in the soil forms vapor when heated. Yes, it converts into the vapor in the smoke and it goes up towards the sky. That is the water. That is what happens to water when heated. Correct? So I hope again maximum of you have given the answers, correct answers. Number 10, FB. Let me read the question. Farmers grow crops in dash. I repeat the question. Farmers grow crops in dash. Where do they grow their crops? Where do they plant their seeds? I'll give you 4 seconds to think and write. Okay, I think those who knew the answer have already written by looking onto the question. Those who don't know are just thinking of the answers. Okay, not to worry. Let me just show you the correct answer. Soil. Yes, the upper layer of the earth, soil, where usually you grow the plants. So farmer grow crops in soil. That is the correct answer. I want you to repeat this sentence. Farmers grow crops in soil. So with this, that is the end of part 1 of the test. I hope that you have written all the answers. It was objective. You are having ample of time to write the answers. Now moving on to part 2. What is part 2? Give 2 examples. You have to give 2 examples for each question. That is similar like answer in 2 words. Now again you will be having 2 to 4 seconds to speak the answers and to write the answers. Make sure you note down the scores or the answers as well. Now question 1 is, see, as soon as you see the question, you look at it. If you want to write down the answers, you are free to write. Question 1 is 2 things that help in keeping house clean. So basically here you have to give the name of 2 things that helps us to keep the house clean. So I'll give you 4 seconds to write those 2 things, those 2 words, answers, and to speak the answers. You have to speak after you write it. Okay, maximum of you might have written these answers, and let us see what are those 2 things. Broom and mop. See, this is what I have given you in your notes, isn't it so? Okay, if you give any other name of the of other stuff which even helps to keep the house clean, that is okay, your answer will be correct. That is the only reason why I have asked you to note down your answers, so that you will be able to compare your answers with the original answers which I have given you in the notes. Okay, so broom and mop here are the correct answers. Moving on, question 2. Fibers from plants. So fibers which we get from plants, which are even if I say natural fibers, because plants grow naturally. So I'll give you again 2 seconds to write and speak the answers. Okay, so this is very easy. Why have I given only 2 to 3 seconds is, already this answer was there in the fill in the blanks if you have carefully watched it. So the correct answer is cotton, linen. If you have written any other which we get from the plants, it is okay. You have noted it down, so you can later on you can compare your answers with these answers. Okay, so fibers from the plants here is cotton and linen. According to me, I have written here. Moving on to question number 3, fibers from animals. So fibers which you get from the animals. So this is what you have already gone through. I hope that this is what you have understood and learnt it. So I'll give you again 4 seconds to think about your answers and write your answers and to speak the answers. Okay, so I hope that you have written the answers, and I hope that you have already given me the answers. Now let's see what is the answer written here. Silk and wool. So fibers from the animal which I have given you in the notes is silk and wool. So just compare your answers, whatever you have written. Just at least you should know, not go out of the topic. Like you cannot write the fibers which we get from the plants here. It is clearly written fibers which we get from the animals, correct? With the use of animals, which fiber do we get? That is the answer to be written here. So silk and wool. Okay, particularly many of the students were having doubts in difficulty in remembering this answer. So my suggestion will be to repeat at least this answer after me. So please students, those who were having difficulty, repeat this answer. You are having good chance to repeat it. Fibers from animals are silk and wool. Repeat it one more time. Fibers from animals are silk and wool. Moving on to question number 4. Man-made fibers. So as simple as that, you just have to write the two names of man-made fibers as you did for the fibers from the plants and fibers from the animal. So any two names of the fibers, man-made fibers. Again, see, if you write any one name and if you miss out to write another name, as this question is of giving two examples, later on if you are putting the score, make sure if you written one name you give half mark and not 1 mark, as each answer carries 1 mark. So I'll give you 4 seconds again to think, speak and write the answers. Okay, so I hope maximum of you have written the answers, of maximum of you are even giving me the answers. So let's see what are the answers here. Nylon and polyester. So this is also which I have given you in the notes, so nothing to worry about. If you have read it, you must be knowing these answers. Nylon and the polyesters are the man-made fibers which is made by men. So I hope that you have written both the answers, you have not left out any answers. Moving on to 5th one. Soil provides these two plants. Means which two things do you remember that the soil provides to the plants? That is what you have to note down here. Again, I'll give you the hint. If you are mentally present in the oral test of FB, that is previous part 1, you must be remembering this answer. I'll give you again 4 seconds to write and to speak the answers. Okay, so let's see what does the soil provides to the plant. Water and nutrients. If you remember, this was there even in the FB. So you should remember this. So you should be mentally present. Your presence of mind should be there. Even that is why I was repeating the question twice, so that at least you can remember whatever I am speaking. Maybe the question for the first part will be the answer for the second part. You never know. See, if you have paid attention, then it will be very much easier for you. Okay, so just compare your answers and moving on to question number 6. Colors of soil. So any two colors of soil you have to write here. If you remember, which I have already explained you, I even showed you the photo in the extra knowledge lecture, which I with the animations, I even showed you where it is used. So by now it should be very much clear into your mind. At least you should remember these colors of soil. I'll give you 2 to 3 seconds to write the answers and to speak the answers. Okay, so if you have written the answers and if you have already given me the answers, let's see which answers you have given and which are the correct answers. Red and black, these both the soils I have showed you, my dear children, when I was doing the revision, and so you should remember this by looking onto the photo at least. So yes, 90-95% of you might have written the correct answer. Red and black are the easiest to remember two types of soil. Moving on, question number 7. Things that soil contains. The first question which was related to soil was what it provides to plants. Now the question is things that soil contains within. So I'll give you 4 to 5 seconds to think, write and give me the answer, to speak the answer. Okay, I think maximum of you might have written the answers and might be giving me the answers. Let's see what the answer is here. Air and water. See, soil contains air and water both, with the help of which it is able to provide the nutrients and different needy things to the plants. And only if air is there, it will be able to provide proper air to the roots of the plant, correct? Only then we will be sure that the plants will grow properly and in that soil. So I want you to repeat this answer particularly. So please repeat the answer. Things that soil contains are air and water. Repeat it one more times. Things that soil contains are air and water. So I hope this was very much actually easy for you, because this is what I have been repeating it since 3 to 4 lectures of revision. Moving on to question number 8. Animals that live in soil. Now again, this is the question with various varieties of answers, but I would prefer you to just write the answers which I gave you, because those were the easiest one. Okay, so I'll give you 3 to 4 seconds to think and write the answers, even to speak those answers. And yes, here your time ends, and I think you have written the answers. You are waiting for the answers, for the correct answers. So here the answers according to me are earthworm and snails. So again, if you remember, students, for making this answer easy for you, I showed you the photo of earthworm and snails and how are they in the soil, how do they live, everything I showed you in the extra knowledge lectures. So I hope that you have written these answers. Even if you have written the other answers, like the animals, the other name of the animals who again live in the soil, like snake, like ant, and different animals, different insects, that is also okay. But then you can compare your answers later on. After the end of the lecture, you can compare the answers. That is the only reason why I have asked you to write the answers. So earthworm and snails here is the correct answer. So with this, our part 2 test also ends. Thank you for watching this video, and hope that you all gave this oral test without any help again. Like in the first test also, I told you that if you are trying to cheat, okay, there is no supervisor, but then you are not cheating us, you are cheating to yourself. So also it is fun sometimes to get incorrect answers, so that you will learn something from it. So you never fail. Either you win or you learn something. So never bring that word fail inside you, isn't it so? Okay, with this I hope that you enjoyed giving this test at home, because this never happened before. This was the new experience for you all, and yes, I promise to bring the new experiences, many more experiences for you all in these online classes. And till then, stay safe, stay home, make sure that you keep on learning and practicing different subjects so that your grip will remain as it is on those subjects. Goodbye, take care.